Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm Bridget Bartlett with My Vision Agency, and today I could not be more excited to share with you my absolute favorite thing that was released at the HighLevel Summit last week. Of course, we're going to be talking all about the new releases and everything the next couple weeks because there are literally 312 new features that were released last week, and this is my favorite of all of them. So what I'm going to show you today is the AI agent is what High Level is calling it. I prefer to call it the AI receptionist, at least this little part here, because you are going to be blown away at what this does. And spoiler alert, it takes you like 5 minutes to set it up. Okay. No training unless you really want to train it. Okay. Now, before I dive into showing you how easy this is to set up, because employees cost so much money. And one of the things that I love to show you how to do is how to be a solopreneur as long as possible. Okay. A lot of times we are trying to build our businesses and we're kind of strapped for cash, but we're also really strapped for time. And so I want to show you how you can have this AI receptionist for both you and your clients literally included in your high level account. Now, it does use credits and all of that, but I'm going to break that down to you and explain to you how it all works. But before we dive into that, I just wanted to show you a little bit of the value. And I also want to kind of get your mind into this thought process of what you're actually providing here as a solution. Okay. Now, for businesses, it's really easy to explain to them the value that you're providing when you show them, for example, if they're a business that has a full time receptionist. Here in the United States, the average cost is $30,000 a year. Okay. The median salary for a reception is that. And so I just Googled here, what's the cost to hire a receptionist per month? So it says $30,000, which is over $2,500 per month. However, the total cost of hiring a receptionist can be higher because you have benefits like healthcare and training and paid time off, and that can be as much as $53,900 or $4,491 for a full-time receptionist. Now, keep in mind too, that's only for normal business hours. So imagine how much time you're losing when people call your business requesting, services or to book appointments or to just speak to someone and it's 9 p.m. Okay. Now multiply, if you wanted 24 hours, multiply this, $4,500 times three. And that is the value that we're providing this business by creating this AI agent. Okay. Now I wanted to make sure that this is a quality AI tool. Okay. I just use the basic function because I know that most of you guys are going to use the basic function. Most of your clients are going to use the basic function. And I wanted to see, without any techie skills whatsoever, what that basic function or basic setup, the quality of those outputs. So you can see here that I posted this on my personal Facebook page 3 days ago. And you can see I have 40 comments on here. And so many people are saying, wow, I just interacted with it. Very impressive, very precise. Whoa, that was amazing. This sounds awesome. So you guys you want to definitely check that out. Okay. You can see at the top of this post here, if you do want to demo this, all you need to do is give me a call because I do practice what I preach. Definitely utilizing this tool. I wanted to turn on my little mouse tool here so that you can see my mouse when I'm pointing to things. Okay, so you can see this post here. So many people are super excited, and I really encourage them to put it to the test. So one of the people, I absolutely love this. One of the people called, and I just wanted to kind of go over this conversation with you because, of course, the goal of this AI agent is to interact with your caller and to capture their name, email, phone number, and they can capture the address as well. But I just wanted to read you, when people kind of go off script, that's really where the magic of this tool comes in, because, and that's also like the challenge that we have, right? You get these awesome AI tools and then you have to train it and then you have to like, work it out and make sure that the things that they're saying is actually making sense and responding. And this is where a lot of us get super frustrated and then we're just like, forget the AI. It's too much work, right? But I just wanted to show you, and this is the absolute basic setup here, okay? So the AI agent answers and says, "Thank you for calling my vision agency. My name's Maggie. How can I help you today?" Caller says, "Hi, Maggie. I was calling to test out your how are you today?" AI agent says, "Hey there, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?" And the caller says, "I'm doing all right. I've been watching the election news on TV. How about you?" AI agent Maggie says, "Oh, election news, that could be quite a roller coaster. I haven't been keeping up with it as much, but always interesting to hear what's going on. Anything in particular catching your attention?" The caller says, "Okay." AI agent Maggie says, "Got it. So, how can I assist you today?" Caller says, "Who are you going to vote for?" AI agent says, "Oh, I don't have the ability to vote, but I'm here to help you with any questions or issues that you may have. Is there anything else you'd like to chat about?" And the caller says, "I've got, I've got, I've got so many issues, but I think my therapist can handle those." AI agent Maggie says, "Haha, sounds like a good plan. Therapists are great for that. Is there anything else I can help you with? Just let me know. Otherwise, I'm here to chat." Caller says, "How do you do?" AI agent says, "I'm here to help with any questions or issues you may have related to my vision agency, whether it's gathering contact info or directing you to the right support. I'm on it. Anything specific you would like assistance with?" And the caller says, "Hey, I've got a two. Do you know why the chicken crossed the road?" The AI agent says, "Haha, classic. To get to the other side, of course. Got any more jokes up your sleeve?" The caller says, "Yes. What happens when you paint an elephant's toenails?" AI agent Maggie says, "I don't know what happens." And the caller says, "He has painted toenails." The AI agent says, "Haha, that's a good one. Simple and to the point. Got any more jokes?" And then they just basically close out the call then. Okay. I absolutely love that. I was cracking up laughing reading this. And one of the cool things about this AI agent is not only does it take the call here, it also will email you the transcript of the entire call. Okay. It will also, inside of your conversations tab in the profile, it will show up that you had a call, and it will also, in the notes section, have a summary of the call so that you can quickly recap when you're checking all of your messages. Okay. So, you guys let me know, comment below. Cool. If you are just geeking out like me over this awesome new feature that we have inside of High Level. Now, to tell you how to get this turned on, you need to go inside of your agency account. Okay. So you do need to be a high level agency owner on the, actually, I think you may need to have the 497 plan. I'm not positive about that. Okay. Keep in mind, this just came out last week. So we're all still learning together. Okay. You'll see here inside of your agency tab in the settings, you'll see AI employee. And then here is where you want to turn that on. Okay. You simply just enable it. And then you can also enable rebilling. Okay. Now, inside of the tool, inside of the sub account that you want to enable this feature on, you want to go into the sub account, into the settings, and you'll go to AI agents. Okay. Now, if you click on here and a little window pops up and it says you have to enable it, it's going to make you go to this section here. Okay, so that will need to be enabled. Once you enable it, you'll see here how you want to get it set up. So, what is your agent name going to be? It could be, mine's Maggie. That is actually my amazing, cute little dog's name. So, she is my assistant. But you can name yours anything that you want to. Like, let's say that Janai is here today. So, we'll say maybe we want our AI agent to be Janai. We can name our business name. It's going to default to whatever your sub account name is, but you can type that in there. And then you can choose between the different voices here. Okay. Now, I do love that. And of course, I think we're going to have a lot more voices to choose from. And I'm really pushing for geographical accents. For example, if you're from the South and you wanted to answer and say, "Howdy, how are you?" That kind of thing. I would love to see that incorporated. But like I said, this just got released last week, so we will wait for High Level to create those super cool bells and whistles. Okay, so we want to choose our our voice here, and you can demo this by clicking play. I don't know if I demo it, if you'll be able to hear it. But you can see here like Samantha, teen and focused. If Okay, so I don't know if you heard that. You guys can definitely let me know. Let's see. Martina says 297 plan holder and I have access. Cool. Thank you so much for letting us know. I wasn't quite sure about that. I thought everybody had access, but then once I said that, I was like, I don't quite know, but thank you for clarifying that. That's awesome. Okay, so you'll notice here that the AI agent is only working for inbound calls right now, but you will see here that it is coming for outbound calling. You guys, this is going to change the way not only we do business within our agency, but also the way that local businesses do business because now we are literally, you saw before, that's like $5,000 times three, that's $15,000 a month that we are saving them by having a 24-hour call center available to them at their disposal with it, like literally within minutes of setting it up. Okay. So you want to create your agent's initial message there. I did change mine up a little bit, but this is good. Hey, you've reached whatever the business name is. Just a little side note, I do have a trademark for my business. So if you have the little trademark symbol here, she will say, or he, whichever one you choose, will say, MVO demo trademark. So you just want to be, aware. And of course, like I'm always saying, test, 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 test. Okay. So here is what our initial message is going to be. And you can edit this if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and click next now. And you'll see here, now we're choosing what content or what information we want our agent to collect. We definitely want them to collect the name, definitely the email, definitely the contact's issue, and then maybe the address, maybe not. It just depends on your business, how you want to, what is pertinent information to you. Okay. Now, when you choose that, you'll see, like I said, this is the basic functions. Okay. You can also trigger a workflow when it's completed. I'll show you that in just a second. And then you can also receive an email notification to a specific user, all users, or even a specific custom email address. Maybe if you have like a team member who's going to handle all of the incoming phone call requests, you can decide who's going to receive that notification here. Okay. Um, this is the advanced option here. And I'm going to go ahead. I'll show you that in just a second here, but actually, I'll just show you now. When you click to advanced option, you'll see here, this is the prompt that is being used. Okay. Now, this opens up now, before I go any further about what you can do, let me just like help you just be at peace, okay? Knowing you don't have to change any of this. And in fact, I haven't changed any of my prompts. So if you guys go and you call me here and you demo the system, first of all, please let me know you're testing. That way I don't have to go back and respond to you. But it is, the basic setup, right? So I did not change that, and I like I said, I did it on purpose. I did not want to make it too advanced because I want you guys to put it to the test, the basic version, because I want you to have the confidence of knowing, even if you set up the basic version, you are still providing that $15,000 worth of value a month to a business owner, whether it's your own or your clients, okay? So here you can put really advanced prompts. And if you guys were using that other software, the one that's kind of going out of business and there's a big hoopla about it, if you had that prompt, you could just paste that into there. Okay. Super, super cool. Definitely read through here as well. So you kind of get an idea of prompts and like how it's all working. Okay. Now here, you want to set up your actions, of course. Do you want to transfer the call, trigger a workflow, update a contact field, or send an SMS? If I did want to update a contact field, I could just click there, and then you'll see you can even add new contact fields. So like I said, it's like almost unlimited the things that you can do at this point. You can really create some super advanced options. But again, I just want you to know it is not absolutely mandatory right now. Okay. We can just use the basic functions. I'm going to go back now and let's go next. And we're just going to keep it basic. Let's say we want name, email, and whatever the context issue is. We're going to trigger a workflow and we're going to choose what that workflow is. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave this off because I want to show you my real live um, AI agent and the workflow that I created for that. Okay, so that you can see that. So we're just going to click next, and then you'll see here that you need to upgrade to the AI Unlimited Employee. So I wanted to break this down to you to show you what this actually looks like here. Okay, so it's $127 per month. This is something that you can rebill on. Okay. You will be able to change the price and you can make it whatever you want to. You can incorporate it into your SaaS plans if you want to. But just notice that this is unlimited AI at this price point. Okay. So it's the unlimited AI agent minutes, it's the conversation AI, it's the reviews reply, it's the content generation using content AI. So all of this is included in this plan here. Okay. So you are charged as the agency $97, but this is what your client sees. Okay, just to explain to you how all of that works. All right. So now going into my actual AI agent, you can see here, this is what it looks like. You can also see I did not really change anything. Okay. Once you get all of this set up, you can test it out here. And I do encourage you again, test, a million and one times test, have all your family members put it on your Facebook page, make sure that you're testing it so that you are really confident that you are providing a great solution. Also, it's really great for business owners to test it out because they're thinking, wow, I need this in my life, right? I need to save 15 grand a month because I need 24-hour support, or, my receptionist is terrible, whatever the reason is. Okay. So you want to change this to you want to definitely get all of this set up here. Okay, so we have the agent goals here. You can see I didn't change any of that. I'm just choosing update the contact field. You'll see I do have triggered to go to the AI agent follow-up workflow. And then I have this going to my custom email address. Then you have your phone availability here. Do you want to set this to just working hours, or do you want this to be all the time? Also, you can set it to a specific phone number. So if you wanted, maybe you have one phone number that's like for cold outreach, maybe you have another one that's for texting, one that's for IVR, maybe one that's, the AI receptionist, whatever you want to set here, you can choose a specific phone number for that. All right. Now, on the workflow side of it, okay, I have this going with no trigger. Okay, because we are going to manually, and you saw in the settings there when we go back to the agent goals, trigger workflow when it's completed. Okay, so we don't need like a wait time. When it's completed, it's going to send to this workflow here. Okay, so we have no trigger, but I do have a filter. Now, keep in mind, this is just how I set it up. You can do anything that you want to. You click this plus sign and then you have the world at your fingertips. You can create or update a contact, add tags, disable, add notes. You can send emails because you have their email address, right? You have their phone number, you have their name. So do you want to send them an email, SMS? Do you want to send a message to Slack? Do you want to call them back? Do you want to, all of these things here you can do from this point. Okay. So definitely utilize all this functionality. But again, I want to keep it simple because I don't want you guys to like hover around this workflow and think, oh, this is too complicated. I'll get back to it later. This is how simple this is, right? All I did was put an if else conditional logic. And I want to say, is this person a member of our program or not? Okay. That's the basic functionality here. Now, if the answer is yes, I'm going to tell the system the answer is yes because I've built in this workflow to say the answer will be yes if the contact tag includes reseller active. That is my tag to let me know that this person is a member in our reseller program. Now, obviously, the opposite of yes is no. So now we have two branches. So are they a member? Yes. I'm going to send them to this workflow here. Are they not a member? No, I'm going to send them to this workflow here. So I'm simply sending a text message if they are a member, saying, hey there, thank you for contacting us. A member of our team will get back to you within 24 business hours. If you need support, please submit a support request at, and then I have my link for support. If they're not a member, I'm going to say, hey there, whatever their first name is, thank you for contacting us. A member of our team will get back to you within 24 business hours. If you are interested in our reseller program, you can see the options to join at, and then I have my website URL there. Okay. That is absolutely the basic functionality that you need to really blow people's minds when they call your business. Okay. Not only is this going to help you be more efficient, it's going to weed out all of those annoying Better Business Bureau, home advisor calls that you don't really need, a bunch of spammy sales calls, but also it really positions your business as as a much bigger business than it actually is, right? That's kind of the how we want people to perceive. Just because we are a solo entrepreneur doesn't mean that we don't provide great services, but it does mean that we're pretty busy and we want to make sure that we're not losing trust by missing phone calls and things like that. Now, I do want to, I'm going to pull this window over here because I do want to pull up the conversations tab, but I need to make sure that I'm not sharing anyone's personal information here. So I want to, let me go here and show you in the notes tab. Okay. Let me just screenshot this for you. Sorry, guys. I really wanted to show you this, but I want to make sure that I don't share any personal information. And I just showed you that. So cool. Oh my gosh. I love being live. Okay. Give me just 1 second here. Let me block all this stuff out so that you can check it out. All right. I think I've blocked it all out. Okay, so let's look at this here. All right, so here is what it looks like in your conversations tab. Okay, so obviously it's filling in the name that it's pulling in from the conversation, it's filling in the phone number. You can see that the text message was sent, and then you'll also see in the notes section, you'll see the call summary, the name, the phone number, and then, of course, all the details that it pulled in there, you guys. I mean, really. Really? How cool is that? I am so impressed. Great job, HighLevel. I cannot even believe my brain is exploding right now with all of these possibilities and with 312 features being released and this being my favorite one. You guys know I will have tons and tons of training on this. I am so impressed. Great job, HighLevel. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. If you are not a member of our program, you can definitely go to myvisionagency.com. See if you want to join our All Tools plan or our HighLevel reseller program. It is for current and new HighLevel members. And if you want to demo this, all you need to do is call 1-317-548-0272 and you can check it out yourself and try to switch it up. Try to confuse the bot and see if you can trip her up. Okay. So I really want to, I love reading those conversations and I love putting it to a real world test. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm so excited to be back and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone, so I'll see you there.